Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Ironman. And last video we started back onto the Slayer grind and we got 88 Slayer and we got and completed our first demonics task, which was 144 KC. And if you missed the last video, let me show you right now what we got from these 144 kills. So just to refresh your memory, we got 2 ballista springs, which are 1 out of 500 each, and we got a light frame, which is 1 out of 750. I offed all of them though because there's no use for them on this account. If I was able to complete a full ballista, maybe it'd have some niche uses like for shamans or maybe raids or something. I'm not quite sure, but I mean, once you get a blowpipe, it'd be irrelevant anyways, I think. But yeah, the main goal for now is to keep on doing Slayer and hopefully get a demonics task and hopefully get a zenyte for a suffering, because I really want to get a suffering. But for right now, we just finished that demonics task, so let's grab a new task and get back into Slayer. Oh yeah, we also got 99 strength last video too. I guess I should probably mention that. I guess it's kind of a big deal, but I don't know, not really. After playing the game for so long, 99s, especially like combat 99s, aren't a big deal to me, really. It sounds pretty cocky and arrogant, but yeah, that's just how I feel. Alright, there we go, 84 attack. Now that we're able to focus on one skill at a time instead of being uncontrolled with the whip, since we're done with strength, attack and defense are going to start flying up very, very fast. I'll start focusing on attack for a while though. I think that's what's going to be most efficient in terms of like upgrading our DPS, I think. Thank you, Dagnoth, for this amazing medium clue. Double blessing. Yeah, I can drop both of them, but it's interesting. Okay, well, as I always like to do, here's a 10 mil XP milestone. We just hit 110 mil total XP. Okay, Dagnoths, give me a good clue casket. What's that? Oh, yo, it's a sailed cloak, bro. Hell yeah. Yo, wait, we got the wolf mask a while ago too. Wait, let's grab that at the house and put the full set on. Yeah, there it is, the wolf mask and the wolf cloak. Dude, that looks freaking tight. My furry cosplay outfit has been completed. Whenever I need ecto tokens, what I do is I get like some bones here. I drop half of them. I run here, collect my daily slime. I get all the prayer XP here. And then I drop all this stuff, pick up the bones, and then do it again, of course. Right now, I don't need any more charges for the bone crusher. We still got plenty, but this is kind of a way to sort of, I guess in a way, store ecto tokens, because once you get the ecto tokens, you can't put them anywhere besides the bone crusher. Yo, we got a fat black demon task here. Back to demonics, and if you didn't see my setup, it was in the last video. So if you want to see the way I gear up and prepare after each trip, then check that out. Let's get right into it though. And that's a monkey tail, 1 out of 1.5k. I know that one by memory. Okay, let's see. It's worth 460k on the GE. I can outfit for 30k. Yeah, it's getting dropped over to the main. SMH, wish you could just wear the monkey tail. Ah, there it is. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that's like, let's go boys, but let's frickin' go boys. We got the frickin' zenyte. Let's check the KC now. Okay, here we go. That was 209 KC. Welcome to my always lucky Ultimate Ironman series. Let's actually check the collection log too and see all the drops that we got in total, because we got a lot of drops for 209 KC. Okay, here's everything we've gotten in 209 demonics. So we got, yeah, that's a lot of drops for 209 KC in terms of uniques. Ah, yes. Okay, so we have the onyx in the looting bag right now, so I guess we'll go suicide and grab that out of there. By the way, we're done with demonics for a while because I don't want any more zenyte jewelry. The suffering is all I want for now, so maybe later on eventually I want other stuff, but we'll probably be skipping this task because black demons are a pretty bad task. Now, I just recorded a lot of clips of me explaining how to get the monkey bones from the zombie monkeys and how to get the monkey talisman and how I was risking everything at his spore as they ran through the tunnel. And after Monkey Mask 2, Zootnock is right up here, and he will give you any of the Grigris that you want for free anytime you want. So yeah, you won't have to watch all those clips of me messing up and making that big mistake. But we got the Grigri now because you need a Grigri to make the zenyte shard into an uncut zenyte with the onyx. So I'm just gonna drop these and pretend all that never happened. I actually feel like such a freaking brainlet right now. Let's go make the zenyte. Okay, here we are, one of my favorite places in the game. So first let's cut the onyx, and then I guess we just use one of these on the wall of fire, fuse them, and there we go, the uncut zenyte. Let's go ahead and cut that. And now we're ready to make anything. Well, we'll be making the suffering, so yeah, let's go and make that. Okay, here we go, let's make the zenyte ring. Ah, look at that. Now we just gotta enchant it. We have 89 magic and we need 93 to enchant the suffering. So we have the imbued heart. We can also use a magic potion, but we have the imbued heart right in here. So let's go and boost with that. and make the Ring of Suffering. There it is. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so freaking sick to have on the UIM. I guess we could say goodbye to the Explorer's Ring now, and I guess all this other stuff. The big perk of the Ring of Suffering is that you can add recoils to it, and you can store up to 2.5k rings, which is 100,000 charges of recoil. And it's definitely a necessity for Zora, and the DPS that you get from the recoil is really good for God Wars and Caliphate Queen, and probably some other places too. There's the stats of just the regular ring up on the screen, but when you imbue it, like when you imbue anything in the Ember Zone, it doubles the stats. So once we imbue it, it'll have plus 20 for all the defense, and then plus 4 for prayer. But we're not going to be imbuing it yet, because once you imbue something, it becomes untradeable. And we have a lot of wilderness stuff left to do on the account. So if we were to imbue the Suffering, it would stay in the inventory because it's untradeable then. You could suicide like a death storage and untradeable stay in there. But when you go in the wilderness, obviously you don't want your stuff in a death storage. You just want to have it on the ground. And when we die at Nettles, the Suffering will stay in the inventory if it's imbued, which is why we're not going to be imbuing it quite yet. What I do want to do right now though is I want to empty out some stuff from the looting bag. Well, not really empty it out, but just use up some of the items so we have more space in there, because when we keep on suiciding over and over for the wilderness, it just helps a lot to have less items overall. So I think we'll use up some of these herbs right here. I guess we'll start with my least favorite potion to make, the super energies. Okay, and with this batch right here, the last of the super energies are made. We have like over 6,000 doses in total, so I'm just waiting for the day when we do a long agility grind and then get a bunch of marks of grace and have all the amlace and then make a bunch of staminas. One day we'll have a long agility grind for that. Okay, then there we go. That's all the potions made, and here's the total Herbler XP we got from all the herbs that we had that we just used, so 37k. Okay, it's time now that we still have pretty much no untradables on us since the Suffering isn't imbued yet. It's time to go into the wilderness and do these tasks that we can do, because we have everything up through the hard diary done. We just haven't done the elite diary. The main task that I want to get done is killing Callisto, Vanass, and Vedion, the wilderness bosses. Those are definitely the highest risk. Everything else here, like chopping logs, you know, that's not really that risky. But yeah, we're going to be doing this task, and I've only killed each of these bosses once on my main for the wilderness diary, which was like a few years ago. So right now I'm on the main. I'm going to figure out how to like get the save spot set up so I can do it on the UIM. As looking at the inventory, all the items I've dropped over, not all this stuff is dropped over items, of course, but like all these items you dropped over, man, just sitting here in the inventory. There's more in the bank too, but this is just from like the last few days. But yeah, I'll be back in a bit once I figure out each of these bosses. Okay, first things first, I want to buy the Edgeville Respawn. And that's something I've been saving up for a while. It costs 5 mil, and it's me very important to have. I know it's a lot of money, but it's so good to have for UIM, especially if you want to do any buildy stuff at all. I want a one-off payment of 5 million coins. Yes, there we go. It's been done. So now when we die, we'll respawn right next to the Nettles. So we're going to suicide to the Nettles and then respawn right next to it. Okay, so right now I'm just collecting all the items and prepping for all the wildy bossing stuff that we're going to do. I need to drop the Barrows items, because if they're not either full or at 0, then they're considered untradeable and they'll stay in the inventory. So we have to drop the bow and drop the Varric skirt. And when you drop them, they go to 0. So then we can pick them back up. And now they'll stay on the ground. The weapon I'll be using is the Barrel Chest Anchor. It costs 230k if you get the regular way, but if you buy it from Purdue, it costs 290k just for the convenience. An extra 60k isn't that big of a deal to me, so we're just gonna buy it here. At this point in the account, I think we're pretty set with money. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer here, and once we suicide, we should keep these 4 untradables, and we should respawn right over here next to it. Yeah, it's so good, dude. That's so good. And all our stuff is right on the ground. And yeah, timer is going. So we're going to do Callisto first, which is like probably the most likely to get PK'd at. And yeah, I'll just get all my items and I'll show you what we're doing once we're there. All right, we got everything here. We're going to teleport to Corp and then run outside the lair and then run to Callisto from here, which is like level 42 wildy. Or like 40 wildy, we have to like run to 42 wildy or something. By the way, UIMs don't save any items on death, so if we die, we lose everything. That's why I don't have like a whip or just any 3 special items. And the protect item prayer also does not work for UIM. It's also pretty much guaranteed we're gonna get poisoned by these spiders here, which is why I have the anti-poison. Okay, Callisto is right up here, so I'm gonna take the bow. We're gonna hit it once. I think pray melee is what you do. Then run over here behind this tree. We'll stay here until we see Callisto pop up on the map here. And we're going to run straight north to safe spot it. So keep running north, and then there's a tile which is right over here, this one. It's like the bottom of this little cross thing up here. stand here until we see Callisto pop up, or run over here. Now we're good. Now it's safe spotted, and we can just keep on hitting it till it's dead, and it won't attack back or anything. Oh, it has damage done to it. We got hop worlds and try again then. That's what's really annoying about doing this. I probably should have like done a kill on the main first. And okay, let's try again. By the way, it's Saturday afternoon right now, so it's pretty much peak time for peaking, so probably not the best idea, but hey. Okay, now super attack, and I guess I could flick piety or something. If a peak hair pops up, I guess we'll have to do this whole thing all over again, but yeah, this one's at full health, so hopefully it should count for the kill. Also, the special attack is really good. It drains its defense, I think, or something, if it hits, that is. Well, that just happened. Okay, I guess we'll go with rune gloves here, and look at us now. Looking like a real Chad. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, what do you get? Nice. Okay, let's get out of here. Holy crap, dude. That took like 25 minutes of just standing here flicking. And every 4.5 minutes, I'd run away and let it attack me once, because I think they despawn after 5 minutes. You have to start over again. I think. I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And as you can see with the timer, we have 11 minutes left before the stuff resets, so let's get all that taken care of. I just thought of a genius original name for this video. Your Callisto kill count is 1. So what we're going to do here is I picked up half my items, and what we're going to do now is create 2 death piles. I am going to start the timer once we suicide with the first pile, just to be on the extra safe side. But yeah, you can have as many death piles as you want, for those of you that may not know. And you can die as many times with these death piles, whether it's to a PvP death or a PvM death, and deep wildy, whatever. And all your death piles will still retain their original death timer. And this is what I mean why this respawn point is so important, especially doing wildy stuff. Because remember, suiciding at least 2 times every 50 minutes or whatever, it helps not have to run or teleport all the way back here every single time, twice per hour or whatever. But yeah, now we can pick up the rest of this stuff, suicide again. Oh yeah, let me reset the timer too. Reset the timer, start it. Okay, but yeah, so we're gonna have 2 death piles, and then we could re-gear and we'll have plenty of time. We're gonna do Venenatus next, the spider boss. Oh yeah, actually, I want to grab these super attacks and make a couple super attack potions right here, because that would have helped a lot. That kill probably would have been like half the time if I had a super attack pot with me. Okay, time for the spider kill. So we're gonna lure it over here to this tile. Yeah, okay, and wait for it to get a bit closer. And run 2 tiles west. I think that's it. And then we go over here, and then we run south, I believe. Yes. 1 tile south of the spider web. And then it should be safe spotted, I think. Then we just run over here, and then we run north. And then, yeah, I think that's good. Hey, now we're good. As long as we don't like run up here or down there or over. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Let's get this kill. Also, these black knights are really annoying because they're gonna keep on spawning, so I'll have to deal with it. Also, the nice part about this is that we're in 30 willy, so we can just teleport out if we need to. I guess we can't log out though if we'll be in combat with the black knights here. Maybe I'll try to kill them, I don't know. And there it goes. We're getting pretty deep into it too. Halfway dead after 15 minutes. I think I'll wait a bit, because right now it's Saturday at 4:30 p.m. I think I'll wait till tonight. So I'm going to block black demons now, because we're done with demonics, and they're a pretty relatively high weighted task. And there's 85 attack. Every attack level is going to help a bit. Alright, well, as you can see, I tried doing a bit of Nightmare Zone to save some points up, but that didn't work out too well. So now we're fishing now, as we wait for the day to pass. And I mean, there's really no telling if/when I'll get these boss kills, and I don't want to like have to wait for this video and make you guys wait for the video. So we're going to end it here. Next video, we're going to hopefully get the kills at Venenatus and Vedion, and then do some more willy stuff as well. I got some more deep willy plans that I really want to get started with and get done. But yeah, dude, I'm so glad we have this suffering now. And then once we finish with the willy stuff, we can imbue it and start adding the recoils into it, and then get back into Slayer, and you know, eventually get into bossing as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.